Shout out to Robin Mafood for sponsoring this tournament now.
That's one of the most unfortunate names I've ever heard. There was actually, and this is another one where I am not making this up. Okay, there was
teamed with Dizzy.
Yeah, Luck teamed with Dizzy. Neat. That's pretty brutal.
Look at that Perler.
He probably got that from Lizzie.
That's so cool. Yeah, Blitz.
Yeah,
She's staying at our house too.
she's really cool. I miss hanging out with her.
She's free. She's free. A money manager. Destroyer.
You say it about everybody.
And I beat. Thus cementing myself as an honest man. But yeah, we've got CP9 and Dill from Oklahoma up against Luck and Dizzy.
CP9 is actually really good. He looks like Disco Bunny's cousin or something.
I don't know who's the Disco Bunny.
He's one of the Smash 4 people. You've probably seen him around and don't realize.
Oh, with a Q? Disco with a Q?
Yeah, Disco with a Q. Yeah.
I saw his name on the commentary earlier.
Yeah, that's him. He's a really cool guy. Moved to SoCal for a while. Just recently moved back. I miss hanging out with him.
Anyway, we have got Olimar, so red team has won the set. No, okay, Olimar is one of those characters that I personally struggle with, but I know what he folds to. He folds to shield camping. So, like, okay, he's got the mechanic where his Pikmin bloom, right? Over time, they just passively bloom, and as they do, they get stronger with their effects.
Yes, that was the design for it in Brawl, but the coding was incorrect, so they just always had maximum power.
Good. But he still lacks on range and speed. So if you shield camp him and you just kind of dash dance and stay out of his range and like you understand what his grab range is, because his grab is so weird like that.
Yep.
You're like, I'm in the air. Oh, okay. Yeah. But once you learn that and you just kind of shield camp him, it doesn't matter if his Pikmin are bloomed because he can never hit you.
Correct.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, though, him and Dill are they're putting in pretty good work against Dizzy and Luck.
Yeah.
Dizzy and Luck are one of those teams that if I saw them on paper, I would just say, okay, these guys are going to get like top 4.
There's a lot of really good teams here.
I know, that's the problem. I could look at this giant list of teams, and there could be 18 people that could get top 4.
Yeah, it's really gross. I was talking to Umbreon, and he was like, yeah, round 2 I play against Thunder Drain's team. And I was like, why? Why? What? Are you real?
If you look at the teams that are here, that's a thing.
They got, yeah, him and I believe Machiavelli got 4th at doubles last year. It's just like, you have to play against the like well, he's not up and coming. He's just tops nationals now. He just gets top 8 at nationals.
That dude is arrogant as he can be, too.
Who?
Thunders?
He's hysterical.
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
Yeah, he took my phone at Smash and Splash and tried to text very inappropriate things to my family members, and I was like, hey, don't do that. It was good. It was good.
Please don't.
Yeah, actually go away.
So we've got 5 stocks to 4. The red team with a pretty nominal lead. If the green team can get Luck and take his stock before he goes on a rampage like so and manage to actually seal things. Oh,
good down air.
Excellently done.
He
Very well
landed
done, Dill. Dill laughed at it, and then CP9 just kind of hung his head like, yeah, okay.
He's like, dude, you're a dick.
And then if you look at Luck and Dizzy, they are nothing but Stone Cold Terminator face right now, which is really weird because Dizzy he does nothing but laugh when he plays. He's like what's a good comparison? He's got like Apathy, actually.
Yeah.
Or have you ever gotten to play with Calm Animal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Calm Animal. They're just that really jovial, yeah, cool, let's have some fun. Miho, those guys.
Yeah. Or me. I'm just like shit talking
in
the game. But yeah, like, I don't know.
Except yours is more shit talk. Theirs is more like, yeah, okay, let's have fun. Yeah.
Aki, the Ness.
Yes, that guy.
Aki's just like, he'll get like 4 stocks. He's like, that's fun, dude, let's play. I'm playing video games. I love Aki.
I push button.
Yeah. But like, Teams brings out a totally different beast. I know there's a lot of players who like,
whoa,
you can talk to them and they'll be like really, really strong in friendlies or whatever, and then they'll like fold in singles. They'll just like go 0-2, and it's just like, dude, what happened? And they're like, I just wasn't feeling motivated and whatever. And it's like, you give them a teammate and they're like, they have someone else to play for, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh, like, hello.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's going on?
I didn't know you were god tier.
That's exactly what happened whenever I teamed with Chewy at that last IAB that I came out to when you and Oracle teamed.
Yeah,
that's what happened with me because I'd never teamed with Chewy before, and the whole time we were teaming, I was explaining to him like some of the things in doubles that you don't want to do and some of the things that you do want to do.
Yeah,
and he understood and he retained it real quick. But that was one of those things where normally I team with Luck, and I feel like I've got a little bit of slack and I can just kind of hang back and let him do his thing because he's so bloody aggressive.
Well, yeah, it's either hang back or he'll run over you too.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
and so I've learned to just kind of chill. But the last couple times that I've teamed with him, I've felt that holding me back rather than enabling me to do well.
Yeah.
And so when I teamed with Chewy, that was one of those, okay, I've got somebody relying on me. I actually need to really play well. And I felt that come out against you and Rob.
Yeah, you guys played really well. That was a hype. You got 2 Braveheart.
Yes.
2 Braveheart down Bs.
That one
So
at the
much
very
death.
end when I got everybody.
Everyone. There can only be one.
So off to a really solid start for both teams. Green team with a bit of a percent lead. I definitely feel like the red team should have banned this stage.
You saw that right there. Luck was caught in the air against Luigi, and Olimar was like kind of holding the stage.
Yes.
And then Dizzy was really, really aware of that. And he caught Olimar with a quick back air just to kind of push him to the edge, and then went and hit Luigi out of the way. And then all of a sudden, Luck was in the middle of the stage, and so was Fox.
Yep.
And it's just like, oh, what happened? This reversed really fast. So that was really good awareness from Dizzy. He's also playing one of the fastest characters in the games, so it kind of like helps. Or it's just like, I'm just gonna overrun you, and I want the center of the stage. It's mine. You can't have this.
And then the recovery right here. See, CP9 actually did really well because Dizzy went to cover the ghost.
The Tito, yeah.
And then
Tito, my boy. If you say Tito, my boy, like that,
Yeah.
he will always save you. 100% of the time.
I've always just called him Crazy Uncle Randy because he's that guy that just kind of shows up when he wants to, whether you like it or not.
He's got the eyebrows of a crazy uncle.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And he's not Randall, so he's like Uncle Randy.
Is he like that uncle that you don't want to invite to Christmas dinner, but it's like he's family.
He's family. I gotta invite him. But the problem is then he'd show up with like a 5th of vodka on him.
Yeah, he's like already. You just smell it on him when he walks in. This is just fucking real commentary for a second. That was, all right. Back to the match.
I don't think you and I have ever done commentary. Man, Dill is really, he keeps losing these stocks super early.
That's good.
Well, he goes out and he does these like renegade down airs or neutral airs or something, and then people just kind of end up recovering past him because of the chaos of doubles. If it had been singles, there's no way anybody would have been able to get past him. But because it's doubles, there are people to cover. There's more going on. You get hit by like a stray peanut, and oops, all of a sudden you have no jump and no down B.
Yeah, option coverage kind of just doesn't exist for a lot of situations. Nope. You're just like, oh, there's a fox there.
Yeah.
I'm going to run away.
There's a fox there. When did that happen?
You can have your ledge.
Yes, exactly.
I will keep my life.
See, forward air from CP9. CP9 on the flip side of things has been holding the fort and has been doing really, really well. He managed to steal Luck's first stock earlier.
Oh.
Good recovery by Dill, actually. And manages to get the KO on
Well,
Luck.
Luck helped, or Dizzy helped him out
I
there.
was going to say, I'm pretty sure Dizzy did, but I think that up air may have actually gotten the KO anyway because it was yellow, and that thing hits like a freaking freight train.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the hit bubbles for the yellow up air on Brawl
No.
for Olimar?
I
He's
don't.
like,
I don't really enjoy looking at Brawl hitbox data.
if you look at it, it's like he's holding the sun in his hands above him. And the funny part is, even in spite of that, wow,
That was
good
brutal.
conversion by Dizzy. Yeah, by Dizzy. Even if he does that, Meta Knight's down air still beats it.
Yeah, I mean,
It
why
doesn't.
not?
It doesn't beat it, but it will either trade, or if you're high enough, it will hit the yellow Pikmin, and he won't get hit by it.
Olimar was like a top 3 character in that game, right? It was like him. It was like, well, like top 4.
He was top 4 or 5.
It was like Meta Knight, Diddy, Ice Climbers, Pikmin, like not in that order. Olimar, and,
Yeah, yeah.
and then like,
It was Meta Knight, Ice Climbers, and then who else ever you felt like putting there.
and then basically low tiers in.
From those 3 characters, yes. Diddy Kong was in there, Olimar was in there. So the only thing that actually mattered was the first 2, because Meta Knight and Ice Climbers were hands down the best characters in that game. The Ice Climbers are the reason I will never go play Brawl in a tournament again.
The only thing I ever learned about Brawl was that Marth could infinite grab release Ness, and I think that's he could chain grab him to the edge and then F smash. And I think that's hysterical.
Did you see that? Okay,
No.
so number A, excellent job by the red team. Number B, Luck and CP9 went the same direction at the same time with their uppies. CP9's beat Luck's.
No, it's good.
And he like ran out and did it to him. It wasn't something that he jumped out and was like, oops, I'm off stage, I missed a forward. No, he ran out, turned around, and upbeat towards the stage, and it stuffed out Diddy Kong's upbeat.
It's got hit